Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our Eastleigh save, and today we are taking on Sheffield United, who are top of the league. Look at where we are. We're sitting in 10th. I can't quite believe how we've kept some sort of form to get to this point. Let's show you how we got there. So scheduling, it was a great start to the season. We obviously beat Fulham 1-0, drew against Preston, then beat Portsmouth 4-3. Bournemouth, sorry. A great result there. Kind of ridiculous, really. A 2-0 win against Peterborough followed that. We did end up losing 3 games against QPR, Barnsley and West Brom. So not great, but we turned things around in the last game. Ricardo Aranjo with 2 goals against West Ham, who are actually sitting so far down the bottom of the table is kind of ridiculous. West Ham, they're massive. So with that, we will be taking on Sheffield United today. There is an update with the squad as well. Unfortunately, one of our players who looks like a player that we could have developed, unfortunately, has had a paddy and wants to leave. So that's kind of it. I said he wanted to go on loan, so I said, yeah, sure, fine. Then he decided that he wanted to just go to any club. It doesn't matter whether he plays or not. And I was like, well, what's the point in you going if you're just happy to not play? So I argued with him, and then he got a hissy fit, so wanted to leave. So I said, yeah, fine, go. So he's back. He's heading to Jaguares. Yeah, I ain't bothered. Screw him. But our squad's still doing okay. Jordan Hackett has joined us now. Playing at left back. He's been pretty good, actually, to be fair. He's been pretty decent for us since signing on loan, which is good. We have changed up the formation that we're playing in most matches as well. So let's jump into the game, and I'll be able to show you that now. You can see it's a 4-3-3. I thought we'll shore up the midfield a bit. Elliott's still going to be bombing forward in that advanced playmaker role, so he'll be effectively playing around here, but we're trying to keep the ball anyway, so we might as well pack out that midfield. Jozanovic is very, very good in that deeper role. And, I mean, if we can develop him there, that'd be great. You got Josh Hare right back, Hackett left back. 2 players that have been doing very well. Magoma, Simiu's come into the side after a little bit of an injury, and he's been great. So he's keeping Toby Mole out at the moment. Like I say, Jozanovic, Dreyer and Elliott in the midfield with Dembele, Arango and Axel Mias up top. Alcalea is kind of on the bench, so he might come on for Ben Elliott, that sort of swap we might do. Alfie Morris has also done pretty well when he's come on and played. We are looking at kind of maybe loaning out a few of the other wingers we've got, so maybe Mendy or Kong, Panina. You've also got Stefančić in there as well, who aren't playing as much, so I want to get him game time elsewhere. But for now, they will be in the squad and in around the first team. But we've got Sheffield United today. Like I say, they are top of the league, so it will be a bit of a challenge for us to kind of do much. But a change of formation hopefully will assist with that. We've obviously still got the other 4-2-3-1 in the back burner if we need it. But I'm hoping we can kind of start to develop this kind of 4-3-3 formation and keep the ball. Mias is up there as a trequartista at the moment, so he can kind of fizzle around. Dembele and Arango are inside forward, so they come right in, allowing Hackett and Hare to get forward. So we kind of pack out right inside on the edge of the box. It is our throw-in, 8 minutes in, Hackett with it. Back to Ben Elliott, who will keep the ball. This is what we do. Magoma plays it all the way back to Okonkwo, who's got plenty of time to make a good decision here, which I hope he does. He does find Simiu. Then it goes out wide to Josh Hare, who will look forward to Dembele. Karamoko looking pretty decent for us so far this season. Mias receives the ball from him, looks round the corner to Luke Dreyer, who again plays it a little 1-2 with Mias by the looks of it. Can he finish it? He can't quite, but he's somehow managed to keep that ball. Looks back to Josh Hare, who could get a cross in now. Plays it back to Dembele. I mean, I'm not sure how we kept hold of it, but ball into Arango isn't quite close enough to him, and it is headed away by Sheffield United, who are looking to break. But Hackett does well to cut out the initial ball. And again, look at that pace that he showed there. That was quite impressive. The speed. Mudryk, who's currently playing for Sheffield United out on the left-hand side, a very good player for Shakhtar. Young, youthful player. I think he's at Leeds and on loan at Brentford in this game, but keep an eye out for him because he's going to do bits, and he's going to probably do bits against us. Mudryk now on the left-hand side plays it back. It falls to Medza, who finds Knight, then across to Kenny, who's going to get that ball across to Palestri. He'll fire it across again. Almost an own goal. Hair on the line saves Simiu his blushes, and we do manage to clear it. His hold of the ball wasn't over, so we're still in the game at 0-0, but a little bit lucky, let's say. Great work by Hare to stop that from going over the line after the initial cut out by Simiu, who did well. He had to get there, but Hare did a good job of cutting it out from going over the line. And we're still in the game. We're sitting in 10th. I mean, if we could get a mid-table finish this season, it shows progression, which is exactly what we want. If we can stick with that sort of progression next season, you never know, we might be fighting for a bit of a playoff place. But I'd be more than happy with a mid-table finish this season, just to shore things and make sure we're improving each year. Mudryk, though, receives it out wide. He will look to turn back and restart the ball into Mensah. He receives it again, though, a ball across field to Palestri. I can't read. A ball across to Kenny, but Elliott cuts out well, and Hackett now will clear. Mias does well to kind of win that header, but it does just go to their centre half, and they're going to come at us again. We're not doing too great, but here we go. There you go. Simiu with a nod back to the keeper. Okonkwo can now take his time and make a good decision. Time to see if he does, or is he just he goes long. Is Arango? No, Arango doesn't get there, but Elliott does on that header. Now Arango can run at the defence. He's got a bit of a ball through, shoots. It's over the bar. A great effort from that ball across, but not too bad. It's looking positive. We're still making chances, creating things. Half an hour in, we're doing okay. Now it's Sheffield United on the ball, plays into Kenny and Knight, but Elliott does well to win that. He's on a yellow card, so we might have to look to take him off. I don't want us to go down to 10 men and start having issues there. Mensah, Madero, looks like the cat is interested in the microphone. Don't distract me. Mudryk's through. Oh, and it's an own goal. Josh Hare. Oh, that's so gutting. He did so well previously to save Simiu from the goal line own goal, and Josh Hare's challenge there has just lifted it past Okonkwo. It's a deflection into their own net. You can't blame him too much. Ball's come through. He did well to really get back across, but yeah, yeah. I told you, Mudryk, he's going to be a player to watch out for, and we certainly haven't there. 1-0 though, we can still get back in this. I think we will take Ben Elliott off and bring Alcalea on for him, and then maybe even Dembele will swap for Stefancic. But otherwise, we'll leave things at that. Josh Hare's on a 6.1 rating. I think that's a bit harsh, really, considering some of his... I mean, he scored no goal, but I wouldn't say that's exactly worth a 6.1. But there you go. It happens. Kicking off in the second half, they have got a corner. Mudryk with it. It's ball in. It's Magoma who's headed clear. Can we latch onto that and try and stop another ball from coming in? Mudryk's received it again, though, from the fullback, who does get a yard. Plays it across to Knight. It's a good challenge by Jozanovic, who's able to stop the initial ball across. Sheffield United still pressing, though. Mensah on the ball. Plays it round the corner. Simiu's out to close off Campuzano. Mensah again. Who's out there now with him? Is that Hare or Stefancic? There he is, doing his work at the back, the little man. Ball in, though. Magoma wins the header. It's a good header away, but Kenny Knight into Malero, who's going to look to turn. Plays through to Kenny, who is forced out wide, but he's still got plenty of time to find another pass to Palestri. Then Knight, who's turned again into Campuzano. We're packed out in the box here, really trying to force them to make a mistake with their passing. They're doing well, though, keeping the ball, just going side to side, not forcing it. Ball comes in, Palestri, ball back to Mudryk. There it is, Mudryk. Again, I called him out. I said he's good, and he's got a second goal for them. That was a very good goal for Sheffield United. They kept hold of that ball superbly well. So patient, not rushing at all. And it led to their second goal. But I'm not too worried. It's okay. They're top of the league. They're fighting for promotion. We're not too. It's not too surprising that we're a couple down to them. It would be nice if we can get a bit more out of the team. headed away there. Stefancic, can you get onto that? And can we drive forward now? Can we cause them a bit of problems at their back? It's 2-on-2, but they have got players tracking back. Stefancic, can you use your pace to get past the defender and get a ball in? He does deliver. Arango's there, not able to reach it, but it looks like it'll be a penalty. Luke Dreher's going to take it. I mean, Stefancic with a fantastic run after getting that all the way down the pitch. Ball in, caused Arango to be fouled. And Luke Dreher steps up to the penalty. Can he score to make it 2-1? He does. Bottom right-hand corner. That's a great goal to score. And we're back in it. We're back in it. We've caused enough problems to get a penalty. And Luke Dreher has managed to pop that away. Stefancic, assist effectively goes to you for that fantastic run he made. But a lovely finish, and it's 2-1. Oh, no. Just as we've... Oh, that's so gutting. Stefancic has been injured. He's... Oh, I hope it's nothing too big. Potential foot injury. We haven't got anyone on the bench who can naturally play out there. Alcalá maybe could do a job, but... what do we do then? How do we look? Maybe what we do is we bring on Usman. Johnson Usman can come on. He won't be playing out there. But what we can do is put Alcalá in there. If we push him more central, but make him maybe a Trequartista in there, turn Mias back into a poacher. What we can then hopefully do is it will allow Josh Hare to be more attacking down that right-hand side because he'll be a little bit, but he'll be drifting. You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? Sure. Let's see if this works. It might not. I don't know why I haven't got another player on the bench who can play out wide, but I mean, I wasn't expecting Stefancic to get injured after coming on. So, a little bit of a shame there. But we've got another chance here. Josh Hare with the ball over the top. It's headed clear. But then Simiu's there. It's a decent effort on goal with that header, considering it was quite far out. Sidibe is able to comfortably catch that and he's going to look to spring an attack for Sheffield United. He's not rushing as the ball's thrown out to Kenny at right back. Again, looking down this right-hand side, Palestri with the ball, bombing down here. We've got someone out here trying to deal with him. Ball switched right back across into the central part of the field. And then out again to Mensah, who's got a bit of time out there to decide what he's doing, but does go back inside to Campazano. A ball over the top to Mensah. Is that not offside? I guess it's not. And Abel Ruiz with the goal. I thought that was going to be offside, but... Oh, no. Yes, it was offside. There you go. I mean, I don't know if it... Yeah, he was miles off. I was going to say... Crikey. Why that kept going, I'd never know. But Abel Ruiz with the... It was a decent volley to score. But let's go a bit more attacking. Let's see what we can do. See if we can get a goal. Hare is having an absolute nightmare of a game, but we can't take him off or anything. Although I don't think he's been that bad. That's the thing. I think it's the game was just been a bit harsh to him because he scored an own goal. But I don't even think it was that much of an own goal. It was an own goal because it wasn't going in. But do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean when I say that? I hope you know what I mean, because otherwise I'm just chatting shit, which probably is what I'm doing, because that's what I tend to do with these videos, and that's probably why not many people actually watch them now, because I do just chat shit constantly. Let me know if you're watching this in the comments, and say something like, Adam, you do chat shit, because that'd be good to know. But there you go, a couple of minutes to go. We are nearing the end of the game. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we'll be able to get another goal to level things up, but it's not a bad result, to be fair. A 2-1 loss to Sheffield United. It would have been nice to get a draw, of course. It would have been great, but I'm not going to complain too much. The boys have done all right. We've had a bit of an injury crisis at the end there where we had to mix things up a little bit, but we deal with it. Josh Hare, unfortunately, scored the own goal to give them a lead. But we did get a penalty and get one back, but Mudryk was... He's got physio 4 to 5 weeks, twisted ankle. That's not good. Send him to the physio, get him sorted. But there you go. We'll leave it at that. Yay. I don't know. We'll come back later. Maybe even the Nottingham Forest game, considering it's on TV. You know, match it up. But yeah, there you go. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below what I mentioned earlier about me chatting shit if you get to this part of the video. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.